There we go. Get everyone up and running here. Greetings, greetings to everyone and anyone. Send out my messages. Enjoy having a nice roaring fire. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say roaring. Guess it's just a chill fire. Yeah. Put that in the background. Perfect. Well. Hi, everyone. Or I should use the hand with the jewelry. Hi, everyone. We welcome everyone back to another Tuesday. Let me move this over here. Well, hello, Justin. How are you? Welcome to my ASMR channel. Allow me to talk with a very soft voice. This feels so weird, but I'm gonna do it just because it feels wrong, which makes it funny. Oh, be like the cat. Hang in there. You got this. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a... I prefer to speak in this timbre versus quietly. Hey there, Skid. Good to see you. How was work today, Justin? Anything crazy? I can ask the same for you, Skid. Hope you didn't have too much crazy. That's right. I'm like, what do I have on my... I got some Fallout money. Nothing too crazy. Good, good. Alright, good. My ad is out of the way, so no one should have to see that anymore. Thank goodness. Usual amounts. I'm noticing an escalation here. I've got usual amount, nothing too crazy. So whoever the next person that chats is probably going to be someone who's like, oh god, my day was absolutely ridiculous today, but is what it is. Admittedly, my day was, I won't say super crazy, but it was very busy. We're in the final round of training for the people that I have at my work, which is awesome. I'm very happy that they're progressing as well as they are, but by the same token, training takes a lot out of you, as well as it means that we're locked down. So for general context for where I work for a company that does remote solutions for printing and coffee. And with that being said, I help to run the customer support team. So I'm handling questions from my teammates as well as other things. And some of the questions and the responses that you get from some things are just crazy. Obviously, not going into anything for confidentiality reasons of never going to give up someone's particular response or anything like that, but I can definitely say that I've seen more silly comments from people about printing and coffee than I would have ever expected, to be honest. Oh, and of course, you are all only hearing the fireplace because of the fact that, well, I don't want to get my YouTube copyright strike again for playing a game's audio. But on a positive note, I have some 12-year-old Scotch apple juice here, just waiting for me to finish the game as a nice little celebration. But only when I finish, though. Also, check out this glassware. This is nice, right? It's all twisty. Looks dope. It was a good gift. A wrestler from the early 2000s. Super crazy. Why does that sound familiar? Also, hi, Kyle. Yeah, I guess that does look kind of familiar. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing it now. I can definitely see that being a thing. But now all I'm picturing is just Kyle jumping into the chat and he's just, stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. That was not intended to be dabs. That was the hurricane doing his spin around. But, oh, he still wrestles. That's actually impressive. You know, you wouldn't think someone my age, oh, it's from the early 2000s? Ah, it's not that long ago. Bro, it was almost 20, it was 20 years in some cases. Oh. Ugh. No, thank you. But yeah, the hope for tonight, we're definitely going to beat the game. 100% on that. We'll try out some New Game Plus and see what we can see, because I know that Yorda's dialogue is supposed to be translated in New Game Plus. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what her dialogue actually is. And then after that, depending on how far we are in, might just mess around, play a little other gameage, but we'll see. I do also have now set up clips. So now anyone who wants to do the clip command, it's !clip, and it'll save the last 30 seconds, almost like I'm a professional that does this for a living. I don't, but, you know, I try. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. All right, it is 7:42. Make a wish. Go ahead and get started here in just a couple of minutes. Kind of give everyone a chance to mosey in. Gives me a chance to decompress from the day. Let's see. Dilla, there was something that I was going to bring up to you, and let me check my notes here because I know I have it written down. There it is. I remember now. So, Justin, I was going to say, I saw that Foster Moreau, the tight end, just signed with the Texans. All I got to say is take good care of that man. He's a good guy, and he can put some numbers up for you if you let him. So, don't let CJ Stroud ass out for a second year. Get back to playing well with him. I say that like my team is any good, but they could be. You never know. Whoop. You saw all of my backgrounds. It's almost like I did that on purpose. Alright, so I know I saved this right before it all started. So what I'm expecting is we're just going to go right into the cutscene again. I'm going to see if I can get across faster. For anyone who was here last week or might have watched last week's VOD, when the cutscene happens, immediately afterwards you have to jump. I assume you have to jump. I honestly don't know if you have to jump to get back to her, but you have an opportunity to jump over the bridge, and when you do, you catch like just on a hand. And I'm wondering if I move a little bit faster, if that will actually kind of pan out, but we'll see here. So all right. First things first, I just want to check. You stay here for right now. Just want to check something. Okay. I remember when I was here last time, it was still filled with a bunch of dark dudes, but It's totally fine that it's not. Hey, Yorda. He's just like me, getting bowled over by all the lighting. Yorda, open the door to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, when you think about it, the ancients do truly have the best technology. No way in hell anyone these days would be able to build a bridge like that. Back in my day, suspension bridges didn't need to be suspended by magic or nothing. No, Sora, that's Aunt Sam. Alright. Come along, little missy. We'll walk slow, because I know last time you were tripping and tumbling and such. Mm-hmm. Alright, so now let's try and uppy. There we go. Hat. Nope, same cutscene. Okay. My sweet ass soul. I mean, you think about how strong she's got to be in order to do that. That's pretty nuts. Like, people underestimate how heavy just a dead hanging person is. Oh, hey, Hap. Fortunately, you didn't miss much.
Marty.
4-4 moon double fish river. I say it all the time. Alright, so now we need to make some leaps of faith and hope that none of these fall when I jump on them, because that would never happen in this game. Hat! Oof. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to find my baller sword. It just like washed up here in the river and the sword's like, I'm here for you, master. And I'm like, Fee? But it's not Fee. This sword is not nearly as cool as Fee. Alright. Time to ups-a-daisy a little. Alright, so I'm guessing... Yep. And boo. Wait. Don't tell me I messed that up. Unless I can grab this. I can swim and grab box? That legitimately surprises me. If only Gordon had this kind of ability. Okay, I'm sorry. I apparently have to push this. This is what you came here for. 2 hours of box pushing onto a single ladder. Thank you. Open, says Miko. Wait a second. There we go. You guys are behind my head. That's not where you're supposed to be. Nothing is behind my head. Except for hair. Hey. Oh, you were hiding? You were hiding because you were worried I was going to jump off a cliff and die immediately, thereby adding to the death counter. Oh, 450 big pointies for you. Very nice. Oh yeah, Hap, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I have a clip command now for gameplay clips. So I'm not going to use the exact one. I'm going to put a space in there. But if you do exclamation point clip without the space, and anyone is free to do that, if you want to save the last 30 seconds of gameplay, if you feel I've done something funny, so I expect this to be not very often, then you can clip it and get recognition, and everyone will love you, and it'll be great. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I'll just yeet myself off. Whee! Ha. Around the world, around the world. Oh, nothing there. Maybe? Nope. Alright. Good. Easy killer. Ugh. Nope. Nope. This is some perilous ass shit. Nailed it. That's either the sound of a creature or the sound of these things creaking. Honestly, neither is good. Oh, I think that's probably to get back up here if you fall. And I already used my around the world joke, so I can't use that one a second time. Also, I like how it hasn't rained all game, and then as soon as it's like, hey, some bad stuff's happening, it's just like the stereotype of having a, it pouring at a funeral. Ah, the sun is 70 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Someone important to the story has died. It's 45 degrees and a torrential down. Oh, you're right, I could have used that song. See, this is what I count on you guys for. Being engaged with streamer brain means only using at most 80% of your brain at any one point in time. The other 20% is for the funnies. Hey, Coop. Watch out for falling. No, Turco. I call him Turco. Now that's just, that's instinct kicking in. Alright. Congratulations, we made it to highway. Whatever this is. Yeah. Hey, I never said when you were gonna get the funny. The funny happens when the funny Ooh. I don't like the fact that it looks like these pipes are split. I guess they're not, though. They're just rusty, which means they carry delicious drinking water. Oh, good. I can... Wait. If I yell for her... So the camera, whenever I yell, always goes to where she is, so I guess I know she's up in that direction. Alright, as a reminder for everyone, 12-year-old Scottish apple juice. Only for winners. In the meantime, we hydrate. Worst pipes ever. Well, that's because they're not these pipes that you can't see because I've cropped it intentionally. And around. I'm gonna go with the no on that one. That's true. If for some reason I don't beat it tonight, I will send this glass of 12-year-old Scottish apple juice to one of my lucky followers. Oh. Do I... Guess I go under... Oh, I see. Ladder. Gonna bonk my head. Good thing I am horned up. Definitely didn't think I was making that one. Oh, I don't want to take that anyway. Shoot. Not it? Alright, Skid, I won't send you any of the juice. What? Alrighty then. How far back are you sending me? Actually, not as far as I would have thought, so I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah, he walks weird because he probably sprained his ankle from the fall. Yeah, no, this didn't send me back nearly as much as I would have thought, so I am very satisfied it didn't send me all the way back to the bench. No, come on. Thank you. So it's one of two things. I either screwed it up and I wasn't long enough, or I am supposed to go backwards and take that ladder somewhere. Let's find out. Yeah, that just doesn't go very far. The only thing I can think is to go over there, unless I'm supposed to... Okay, just a chunk of rock. I couldn't tell if it was that or a barrel or a clay pot. Okay, there's definitely a jump around there. That... See, we're learning, chat. This is a learning channel. And yeah. Way down we go. Yeah, that's a ribcage breaker. I don't care who you are. Howdy there, Bill. Everyone, this is my friend. Oh, I could have just fallen right through that floor there. Okay. My friend Bill here just got accepted to a new job, and I want to pause and say, hell yeah, Bill. Congratulations, man. You know what? This 12-year-old Scottish apple juice was only for winners, and you are a winner, sir, so here. Glug, 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 glug. I will celebrate once we have beaten this properly. Yes. Everyone chant Bill's name, but don't add an S to the end of it because then the IRS will come after you. Even if you don't live in the United States. Oh, hey. Boat, 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 boat. Ooh, something glowy up there. But no, seriously, Bill, really happy for you. I am very glad that you are able to do what you're doing. If you feel comfortable sharing it in chat, please let the community know where you're going. Well, not where you're going, but what you're going to be doing. Oh, snap. Am I about to get a lightsaber? Holy shit, that thing's huge. Oh, wait. This is that sword from the beginning of the game. The one that guy used to open up the... Yes, it's the one he used to open up those pillar doors. It's got the same powers as Yorda. Royal arms. Like these. Nice and off-screen. Who doesn't love trains? I mean, true. Oh, the plane industry. The plane industry hates trains. And now... Oh, snap. I'm back in the original starting room. Oh, that can mean some symbolism, and I'm sure that doesn't mean anything negative. Oh, yeah. See? For anyone who might not have been here, that's the capsule that I was put in at the very start of the first episode. And then I got lucky and wiggled my way out. Every single one of these capsules that you see here at one point in time held a horned boy. Huh. You know, I didn't think that I was going to see a bunch of dark, horny boys dabbing and dancing around in a group circle. My expectations were exceeded this evening. Get away from my friend. Oh wait, what's the line? Get away from her, you bitch. Gotta pull the Ripley out. But that does confirm what I was thinking, that all of the creatures that I've been fighting throughout the castle are just manifestations of dark, horny boy energy. Yorda. Oh, she is turned to stone. Okay. Come on. Well, I can try interacting with her, but either that or I need to bring some light in here. Chad, I don't understand. I'm smacking my girlfriend on the back of the head and she's not responding. Is it almost like that'd be a bad thing to do? Wow, who would have thought? Alright. Oh, I'm legitimately having to kill every single one of these guys. Huh. Well, that's dark. So there is, for anyone who, again, joined later, hasn't maybe seen or played the game, there is no given explanation as to why children, young boys with horns, are brought here. But we are considered a curse for whatever reason. So the fact that I have to kill so many of these guys is kind of sad when you consider that they were just basically brought here to die. For whatever reason, I know not. Hopefully, the game will tell us at the end, but considering how sparse the story has been, I kind of don't expect that to happen. Yes, they were stuck in horn jail. Bonk. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, more of this is lit up than it was before, for sure. Toby. Anybody else? You good yet? No? Still too stoned to move? fucking laughed if I had just jumped and died from that. I would have cried on the inside, but I definitely would have been laughing on the outside. Can I? Still a no. Got it. Got it. I would assume this is to go confront El Madre. Oh, yeah. Spooky, mood fog, giant throne. Oh, hey. An ancient Nintendo DS. Sweet. Deal with it. Okay. Gotcha. So she's using all these powers to make a new body. I mean, I'll put the sword down your throat by killing you. Attaboy. Oh, shit. I just popped off one of my horns. Ow. At least I know it's definitely not a hat. That thing bled like crazy. Alright. Let's... Oh, good to know. She's got BS shield powers. Oh. Let's just, yeah, we're gonna use this and hide behind this. Sword Chan. Oh. Behind the barrier. And look around. There. Okay, so she does have dialogue. I'm gonna get you. This definitely feels right. Whether it is right or not, I don't know, but it feels like the right thing to do. I don't want to test if that thing's an instant kill or not. Considering it's the power of darkness Kingdom Hearts, I get the feeling it might be. Oh. Alright, now we're... Nope, 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 nope. Get back here. That sword went flying. Oh. Way back. Running, 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 running. Yeah, I think this is actually like the first true boss fight in the game as well, which is kind of funny. Woof. Yorda will never be able to escape this castle. Even with teeth, I love you. And... Ow! There goes the other horn. She's covered herself in darkness. Cool. I'm just gonna bleed out on the floor here. GG. And the cameraman's dead. Samus, you have 5 minutes to escape. Hurry. Remember to save the animals. Ah, yes, the old pillar room. Goodbye, pillar. So then the question is, of course, is this Yorda doing this, or is this some lingering will? Has she already been transformed into the queen? We have jams. In the same boat that I came in on. I guess you could see that. By the way, this music, if anyone's ever seen the anime Wolf's Rain, it 100% reminds me of Wolf's Rain. So I guess the interpretation could be that with her last act, she's saving me, which, I mean, considering the amount of things we've been through in the game, her saving me is very poetic. Oh, we got a double rainbow action, upper left. It's kind of hard to see, but there is 100% a double rainbow. And now a collection of moments from the game. Where's the Colossi? Few games to go there. Dang. Alright, it is rolling credits. So Bill, toast to you, sir. Toast to everyone in chat who's here. Take a little sip. Toast to Blue Point Games, by the way. They just got recently shut down, and they did an excellent job on this remaster. They thank all our family. And Japan Studio also got shut down, so literally no one who made this game is still at the studios that made the game. The gaming industry. Isn't it lovely? That makes sense. Oop, I can 100% see him being exactly the same. Down the corner. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents... It's always funny when you see the thing go from original team who made it in Japan, tons of Japanese names, to Cruz Garcia, Paul Allen Tim, and you're like, ah, we've moved over to the American staffing now. Wait, Jeff Kaplan? Under Senior Quality Assurance Tester as Jeff Kaplan. Is that the same Jeff Kaplan from the Overwatch team? Previously? That'd be hilarious. I mean, game came out in 2001. He could have been young enough to do that. I have to say, it's funny because everyone always talks about ICO, as the game that, if you look it up on YouTube, you'll find tons of people who are like, oh, this is, this is the game that inspired an entire generation of game design. And obviously never having played it, I didn't know how true that would be. But I do see it. The one thing, though, that it does better than a lot of current games do is environmental storytelling, and I'm a big fan of that. When you can use your environment and not have to just explicitly spell it out for the people that are playing your game, that always feels better. You know, background elements, repeating themes, musical cues, stuff like that. It just makes me... Oh, there you go, Skid. There's a bunch of Korean names for you. Skid's a big K-pop fan. All right, music's cut out. Do we have a post-credit scene? Yorda will return in Avengers Endgame. Journey's a good one. I want to try that one day. Made it to the cliffs of Dover. It's smooth. Awesome. Yeah. I got out of the castle. And that's not just you guys. That is incredibly blindingly white on my end too. Hence why I'm going to kind of walk over here where it's not so bright. Anything? I'm going to check behind this rock. This is clearly where the game wants me to go. I've done it. I have assumed my final form. Okay. Dang. And this is what I like to always talk about when I talk about stylization in games. Like, this is not incredibly high fidelity graphics. I mean, you look at this rock texture, that's not high fidelity. But the rock texture with everything else sets a mood and a scene. And that means more than anything. Because this could be just a regular beach, or because it's so bright and so blown out, this could be representing that I'm in the afterlife. And that looks like Yorda. That is 100% Yorda. Well, I do proclaim I just got myself a trophy. Oh, Sandy Beach. So we beat the game, all told, final save in 5 hours, 49 minutes. What was this, week 3? Week 4? Not too bad, not too bad. All right, I am going to run my ad before it destroys the flow of my game. Give me 2 seconds. And for anyone who is subscribed, This one's for you. So now I have to say all my really profound things, so when people come back from the ad, they don't know what I said. And honestly, that would be why the game industry is cooked. Oh, hey, welcome back from chat. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say Jack. Sit up here a little bit. Oh, nice. I got a little Gordon's dancing on my head. Well, let's resume. I can only assume that it's going to send me back to the title screen. So it does. Now the question is... is this going to load me onto the beach, or is it going to load... Nope. New Game Plus. Alright. So, for anyone who wasn't here the first couple of times, this is the beginning of the game. I am going to try and speed through as much of it as I can. I want to get to some Yorda dialogue, because Yorda apparently has new dialogue that, well, it's the same dialogue, but you can actually understand her now. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But I will... Oh, I can actually manipulate the camera in the cutscene? That's cool. I just don't think I tried that last time. Huh? Ah, too zoomed in. Yeah, I would say get the sword. Okay, that was always in language I can understand. Oh yeah, and he's legitimately walking up to the place where I got the sword from. So it's not just me making it up. This is the same sword. I didn't get a cool sheath, though. So then the question is, are they bringing me here for the queen? Like, specifically, are they doing this for her? Because maybe this is like an offering that any boy who is born with horns has to get offered for the good of the village. So, open-ended plot. Not a bad thing. Makes you question. And the more you question, the more you think, and the more you think, the more it stays in your brain, and the more it stays in your brain, the more likely you are to remember it 20-something odd years later. They didn't even leave me a place to pee. That's why I broke out. Guys, I gotta go. It is honestly kind of funny when you think about the fact that the only reason I was able to break out was because of faulty masonry. There's Yorda, covered in the goo. Which, that's a character introduction. I don't care who you are, that's cool. The funny thing is, I can speedrun with as much knowledge as I have, but that's not going to make up for any lack of skill. Yeah, this way first. I will say, I am kind of surprised at the final boss. The difficulty was a lot easier than I was expecting. I was expecting those... I did not expect the sword to be able to protect me, which I'm very glad that it was able to, but still, was not expected. And she really didn't change up her pattern either. So I wonder if it was something that they intentionally made it that way, which I feel like is probably the case because everything else in this game feels very intentional. Or if that was just a, like, hey, we gotta ship it out. Like, make her do the shield 5 times. That's all we got. A nice kid. Spent all the time and the puzzle ran out for the final boss. Yeah. There are other games that I'm thinking of that are similar to that, where like the final boss was just kind of there. Like it was there because it had to be, not because they had anything designed for it. But I'm not drawing any memories offhand. Alright, come on. But I'm okay with the boss being easy to beat. You know, the game is all about puzzles and pattern recognition, not beating the cake off of some evil lady. So it held true to what it was about. Also, not sure if anyone caught the reference in the title of the stream. If you do, you get full kudos and a toast from me. It's long and stupid, and as soon as I was thinking about what to title this episode, I was like, that's it. We're going with that. Come on, kid. Look at Kyle over here with the slice of fried gold. Ugh. So yeah, there's her dialogue. Who are you? How'd you get in here? Kids with horns. Shh, shh. Kids with horns. Taking over. And I won't be alone. The return of Mr. Steal Your Girl. No. Come on. True. And now I won't make the 15-minute mistake of running upstairs with her. I'll just walk right over here to this. It's such a time save when you know what you're supposed to do. Oh, wow. All right, Yorda. You got some uppies. Trust me, babe. I know the magic of the stone couch. Alright. And now we're going to save in slot 10. Ah, so now I have the nice little fancy slogan there. If I had waited literally 4 seconds, I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4. Curse my impatience. Time to stretch. And kick it. see now that at the ending of the game where she saves you, it's all about mirrors. I have to say, like I said, a good atmosphere can carry a game. Like, when you realistically think about the actual gameplay mechanics of this game, we're mainly just running from one place to another on a very long fetch quest. But the environment of the game really just makes it super enjoyable and makes you want to do it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's right. That's right. I gotta leave her here. Go down here. Vote on Honkers. Crap. So I only remembered half the puzzle. Sue me. And then the darkness comes. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Well, while my job does require a lot of my brain power, it's not so much that I can't function week to week-ish. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Yorda. Didn't mean to hit you there. I had forgotten how bad the stick is. Oh, you always have to qualify with an ish. I am no master of mental prowess. Yorda, please. So anyone else, while I'm speedrunning and just absolutely slaying at this, anyone else have anything fun going on this Tuesday? Ugh. It's just got a newer engine. Yeah, turbo. So fancy, sir. But of course, it's always right after you do it. Abby, you know I don't love sycophants. And I know where you're at, too, so I know that that's definitely not true. I'm glad it was still at the mechanic. Nothing's worse than going to any kind of doctor, whether it's a mouth, ear, nose, throat, or car doctor. Oh, hang on. There we go. And they're like, hey, yeah, this was an issue, and you drive away, and then it takes, 10 days for them to get back to you. You guys die already? Lord Beerus. Right, nothing there. Nope. Come on, Yorda. Gotta go this way. I don't have time for your snake eater routine. Milady, your Uber awaits you. I'm looking forward to that, Kyle. Be very interested to see what they do with that. Come on. About 10 minutes. That's the hope. I don't think I'm ever going to get the achievement for doing the entire game in under 2 hours. ICO, thank you. But if I can at least get the achievement for beating the game in under 5, then I think we're in a good place. Because I feel like getting the achievement for beating the game in under 2 hours would require you to, like, skip all cutscenes, know exactly where everything is, and also have some good luck with, like, enemy battles and things like that. Okay, and then I need to that. What would be the most amusing thing for me, and I highly doubt it, because I've only got, you know, hour and a half, hour and 45-ish left. The most amusing thing for me would be if I was able to beat the game a second time on the same stream. It's kind of what I'm going for, but I also know realistically probably not gonna happen. But especially not going to happen if you were just standing around there chilling. All right, first let's... I still say this is one of the better save game musics that I've heard before, because it's the exact thing I want out of a save game music. It's chill. Alright, so now I need to bring the girl with me in here. I remember there are bombs out here. So we bring the girl in, we run out. Yorda. Ah, crap. I gotta go up top first. Wrong order. Now, I'll never make the World Streamer Championships that are totally a real thing and not something that I just made up. Can you imagine how terrible it would be to go to the World Streamer Championships where it's like, compete to be the best streamer? How about I just, like, do things that people enjoy and stuff? Like, that's all I'm here for. Play games I want to play, make people enjoy it. Make a bad joke every now and then. Make a second bad joke. Continue the bad joke hype train. Okay, okay. I don't have a sword, so I can't cut that yet. And there's nothing over there. All right. So that means I definitely need to be, yep, remembered, brain accessed. Need to go up to the ceiling, walk on the chandelier, drop said chandelier, and then use that to blow up the pillar. Yorda, can you cross this? That would save me so much time. Now we go back down. I'll probably have to re-grab that bomb because it followed classic Nintendo rules and despawned. Dang, I can carry a stick, a bomb, and my girl all at the same time. Killing it. This is gonna be so much easier now that I know how to do this. Oh yeah, this is so much easier. Yeah, eat your heart out, FPS protagonists. I get the girl, the stick, and the bomb, and all I need are 2 hands. Don't ask how I carry all 3. One of them is firmly clenched betwixt my buttocks. I won't tell you which, unless you subscribe for $5.99 a month. No. Nope. Yeah, bombs there. Good boy. Sure. Why the hell not? Just take her. Screw you, I'm not letting my girl get pulled into the goo. When I say my girl, I mean the person I'm traveling with who is a girl. She has no romantic relationships with me. We just chill with each other on a couch and fall asleep. And she watches me beat guys up with sticks. I literally have to beat men off with a stick to keep them away from her. I mean, legitimately, the game could have just been a gender reverse where Yorda was the guy and I was the girl. And it would have had the exact same effect. Which is another good thing. Yeah, nope. Get out of here, Bullman. Man, having used that sword for so long, I forgot how weak the stick was. Yeah, you're all like, oh, I'm a beat up ICO. And ICO's like, nah, man, get the stick. One down. Pushed a hoop uphill with a stick. Gates open, but as we know, there's no bridge there now, so not really getting out of here. Yeah, it's all just one big misunderstanding, and she's just trying to get Yorda back home before her dinner gets cold. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, now that all these torches are lit, time for us to go back from whence we came. Unfortunately, this bomb puzzle shouldn't take me nearly as long now that I know how to light torches easier. Okay. Yeah, big graveyard. Probably lots of darkness dudes if I remember. Before we do that, let's go ahead and try and save. I don't know if it'll actually let me save if there are darkness dudes around. It will not. It would be kind of funny though, just to watch Yorda and me sitting on the couch and they're like, well, we were gonna kidnap her, but I mean, they look pretty comfy. Yeah, crap. Is that a thing in Minecraft? I'll be honest, I've only ever played maybe 5 minutes of Minecraft one time, like 10 years ago. No, no, no. I suppose other games do that as well, if I think about it, like Elder Scrolls and things like that. You can't wait when there are monsters nearby. Okay, so now we need to save because I do not want to lose my progress. think... Ooh, easy there, camera. I think also when I'm retrospecting as I'm running through all this, I'm thinking about the fact that while the game does have secrets per se, there's nothing like crazy. You know, there's no, oh, go over here and find 11 lizard hearts and then you'll be able to do the thing. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, that's bad. Oh, good. I had actually gotten her out of the puddle. Dude. And they can't ever just take her to the same puddle. Always gotta be different puddles. Come on, Yorda. Ditch these zeros and stay with the hero. Up, 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 up. Come on. Where the hell did he go? Up left. Got it. Yes, I know, game. I must hurry or Yorda is puddle food. Surprisingly enough, it's actually Evanescence. Hey, Yorda. BRB. Nope. They call me Shimmy Johnson. My other game, and just for anyone who may be interested in alternatives of what may have been, my other game I was considering for this little month of I was Infamous. But unlike this game, I had beaten Infamous, both the original and Infamous Second Son once before, as a good guy playthrough. So if I was going to do it, I would have to do an evil playthrough. And I don't know if I want to subject you guys to watching me be evil. Oh, windmill. I don't remember. Ah, yes, over here. But has anyone in chat here played Infamous before? They were developed by Insomniac Games, so no, Naughty Dog. I'm sorry. Second Son. I enjoyed my time with Second Son. It's actually one of just a small handful of games I've platinumed on the PlayStation. Okay. But, you know, very good power fantasies. It does have the unfortunate thing of, that seemed familiar. What, me jumping and failing tremendously? At least I didn't die from it. There we go. But what I was saying is it suffers definitely from the dichotomy of you are either good or you're evil. Not one or the other. You know, you can't be morally gray. Because if you're morally gray, then you lose out on potential bonuses and things like that. Let's see, other games I'd considered were the Ikaruga, which was a shoot 'em up game that originally came out on the GameCube from what I remember, but it's bullet hell, and you guys, you know, you've been around long enough, you know my skill level, you know I'm not ready for a bullet hell kind of game. The only bullet hell that I play is Vampire Survivor, and that's only because I'm the one causing the bullet hell. Okay. Right, and then the shadows come, and then I gotta get back down there because she's gonna get et. Yes, maybe the hell is the friends we made along the way. Smush. Is that it? Sweet. Just like I tried playing the game Enter the Gungeon. I tried with that, but I was never able to really successfully pull it off. Alright, you stay there. No. Sweetie. I'll take it. Hurry, damn. Aha, cutscene powers. Thank you. Apparently cutscene powers do not translate to gameplay. Nope. I don't remember what the hell it was. Right, there's that box puzzle, which is tied to that. Can't do those box puzzles just yet. Oops. Curses. Foiled by my own memory. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I just had to shit talk my memory and then I knew I'd remember it. Come on now. Just because your boy is short doesn't mean you gotta be mean to him. Yeah, like Kyle's Nike marketing said, just grab it. Alright, so this should push me up, get me to the lever, get me around. Yep. Come on. Ah, you're gonna make me. So, speaking of games that have spirits and singular protagonists, I've been playing a little bit of Kena, Bridge of Spirits on the PS5. I have to say, enjoying it so far. Definitely a little bit of a collector, but nothing wrong with that. And it's got cute little rot boys. And they are definitely my jam. Grab. Now that's a direct, like, hey, do the fucking thing. This is what I tell you. Yeah, I have not gotten super far into it, so I am looking forward to what will invariably happen. Where does that? What will invariably happen when I play the full game and get to the sequel, but I'm enjoying it a lot so far. It definitely has that DreamWorks style aesthetic to it. I know a lot of people said it was Pixar to them. To me, it feels a lot more DreamWorks. Let's save. Especially because I skipped the last save point, and I don't need to skip all of them. So we should be at like an hour and 3. Good at my job. Oh yeah, blue sky. I'm an Aardman boy myself. Love me some Wallace and Gromit. Aardman, Studio Leica. I think that's how it's pronounced. Shows you how much of a true fan I am. I can't even pronounce it right, but I don't pronounce half the words I know correct, so. Come on, mate. Oh, you're just gonna keep pulling me down, eh? I just have to beat the junk out of it. Wow. I'm pretty sure he just chuckled at me. Because I saw his character model go, Let's see, so I do this. Then that is open. Box down there. Ah, crap. Push the box, do the thing. Box goes over to left-hand side. And Evil Knievel jumps over the cow that jumps over the moon. Film at 11. Alright. Should be this way. Yep. Please still be on the platform, Yorda. That's all I'm asking of you. Gosh damn it. She's a strong, independent woman. She doesn't have to listen to me, but... Alright. Now I should be good. There we go. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's like, that's nice. Can you just let me fall so I can save the girl? Oh, dang. We've already made it to the puzzle room. So you know we're definitely making good time compared to where we did the first time. Because it took me the entire first episode, from what I remember, to get this far. Yeah, because I remember I ended the first episode dying, jumping off the platform in here. Hey, at least I'm going to be able to get a sword soon. Yeah, that one. Und toi? While I'm wailing on this mystical black demon boy, I got a hot take for you. I like tacos. Clip that. Throw that on the internet. I honestly think I probably prefer tacos over burritos. If I was to try and actually do a quote-unquote hot take. I think when I was younger, I preferred burritos. But as a more aged man, I think I am now definitely in the tacos are better category. Well, you know, Justin, I am just proud to speak my truth. So if you had to, and Justin, I'm asking you the question specifically, but anyone in chat can answer. If you had to eat corn tortillas, flour tortillas were not around, not available, would you prefer soft corn tortillas or crunchy corn tortillas? They obviously both have their benefits and they both have their negative. See, I knew to hurt you where you live, Hab. I know that you gotta, it's like choosing between children. Delicious, taco-y children. Except those children actually don't cost as much as actual children do. So we got a vote for crunchy. And then soft. Yeah, I can get that. I am also a fan of the soft corn taco. Yorda, please. Let's see, and I don't need her out here because this one didn't have anything, so I just need to out and up. I'm definitely a fan of the double wrap with the corn tortilla on the thinner side of things. So like a thin corn tortilla, double wrap taco tends to be where I go with that. I will say that is pretty much also only when I am at a restaurant. If I am home and I'm at my house, I will say that flour tortillas are definitely more convenient because they require less effort. But if I had a choice to just choose which one to eat, it would be the corn tortillas. Alright, so now I need you to come this way. Yep. Making progress. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Making bacon, then I put them in a pancake. Power of Grayskull. Night, Sardilla. Have a good evening. Thanks for being here when we beat the thing. Hope to see you next week when we're playing some Jak and Daxter. Spoilers. So the only other thing that came to mind for that, Kyle, was a game that I legitimately never played, never owned, and always heard people talk good things about, which was the Jet Set Radio games. Because aesthetic, all that cool jazz and all that. But I get the feeling that doing the Jet Set Radio games is a really easy way of getting copyright strikes because of all the licensed music. And there's not really a whole point in playing those games without the licensed music, so we went Jak and Daxter instead. Alright, camera, you're gonna make me sick. I've had advanced age apple juice here. Can't be doing that to me. Don't stay behind. Thank you. Alright, now we know to bring her with us so we don't plummet to our deaths and lose dozens of minutes of progress. Amazing what the power of hindsight will do. You can get back up on this. Try it again. Same thing with for S. You know, if it wasn't same thing for the licensed music and things like that, I would 100% be playing SSX. Specifically SSX 3, as that is my jam. Never played the original. I played a very small amount of Tricky, but I did a lot of SSX 3 back in the day. Specifically the one for the GameCube. Tri-beam. Fire! Oh, well, yeah, I'm wearing the Dragon Ball shirt, so Tri-beam fire makes a lot of sense. Give me that. Gosh, I can only imagine being a speedrunner for this game and waiting on Yorda's AI for like a personal best. It would be so frustrating. This one of them's on the GameCube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tricky was on the GameCube. SSX3 was the one that introduced the open play mountain. So you could snowboard, I was about to say skate. You could snowboard from the top of one mountain all the way down to the bottom of the other one. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Get over here. You bastard. There we go. Spawn camp. But yeah, when I played SSX, my character was always Moby and Simon. Moby more than Simon, or Simon. I always saw M-O-N at the end of his name and just thought like Digimon, because, well, I was a Digimon kid. I played Pokemon, I watched the anime, but if I had to pick one over the other, I would pick Digimon. This is going to be what the title of my my YouTube video is. Spicy takes while beating ICO. Should have just left her down there. Damn. There's another spicy take for you. There is such a thing as too much spice. Not in the sense of, oh no, it's too spicy, I can't enjoy it. But there are times where when people make something so spicy that that's all you taste, then to me there's no point in it aside from the masochism part. I enjoy spicy food. I enjoy the tingle and I enjoy having the sweat sometimes when it's really spicy, but it needs to have flavor too. And if it's not balanced, then the spice part just isn't enjoyable to me. But I'm definitely a Bulldog 2X for anyone who's had those. I think that's where I came from before now. Alright, thinking. Come on, brain. If I go back down, that leads the other way. I don't think there was anything else I needed to do in here. Right. Needed to go over here because I have a sword now. There are very few things in my life that I've eaten that intentionally that were just like crazy stupid spicy. Usually I know my limit, but there was one ramen I had back when I lived in the kind of Nashville general area, and it was easily the spiciest ramen I've ever had. Normally it takes me a few bites of something before I start to feel the heat, or conversely, I'll start hiccuping. Like, I am definitely a spicy hiccup guy, but this was like first bite, face red, spice level intense, and I finished the whole thing because I'm not a quitter, but it was, let's just say, not the best experience during or after. I think I got a lot of respect from the staff, though. They were like, wow, this white boy sure can handle his stuff. And I was like, hey, you know me. Alright, so now I need to get the box from up there. Maybe. Maybe. Not that way. Got it. I went one too low. Heh. Yeah, see, I do poke fun a little bit at people who do the spicy, but it's more of when I know they're eating something that's legitimately not spicy. Like if it's, you know, black pepper or something like that, then I might poke a little bit of fun. But if it's, you know, I'm eating a jalapeno and that's too spicy for me, I get that. You know, everyone has different tolerances. Wow, we're already at the waterfall, which was where I know Poop joined in yesterday at the waterfall. So did Dobus. So you know, Doe, if you're lurking somewhere, now would be a really funny time to join back into the discourse. Wait, box, box. Wow, I actually aimed it right. Was not expecting that. Wait a second. Okay, Happy. Thank you for being here. At least you got to see me beat the game. That was the main key thing. Just like, where the hell am I going? See you next week for some fun Jack and Daxter times. I probably won't be too much longer. Yeah, woo that up. Come on. They go. I could. If I played for another hour, I could probably beat it. Woman, you know how to climb ladders. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, I guess. Her Metal Gear was in fact not solid. Come on. Thank you. You know, that noise of it opening and sounding almost sounds like the Lizalfos from Ocarina of Time. To me. Why am I able to push that? Definitely just didn't discover that last time. Whoa. Alright then. What do you mean I can't carry a sword while climbing a ladder? Of course I can. Also, hi monkey. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to figure that out. If I find like a canister or something to put in there, then I should be good. In the meantime... Right. So that's the thing that yeets. I am the one who yeets. Don't know if you were lurking or not. Were you able to see the end of the game, monkey? To your point about climbing ladders, I'm 100% chopping off my fingers with each one of these movements. Fair enough. Well, the ending of the game is just like the rest of the game. Cryptic and artsy, but heartfelt. Well, hey Blaze. Thank you for resubscribing. Appreciate the Prime. Your Prime in my book. USDA Prime. I like the thing that's like, thank you, Blaze, for getting us going. And I'm like, whoa, chill, chill text. He's a prime rib with a big old dab of horseradish. Oh, let's see if I can actually do this thing in less than 20 tries this time. Ah, the water wheel. My old nemesis. Somebody's knocking at the door. Yeah. What even? What even? Why is there a stone here? Why did a stone fall out of the tree? Why did I not find this last time? These are all questions that I don't have good answers to. But in the meantime, look at this forearm strength here to carry this rock and sword. Alright, so this long walk here, I'm going to show my age here. It reminds me of the whole, like, Cab Calloway, Minnie the Moocher. The... That didn't work. Can I jump throw it? Can I make a basketball shot? No. Oh. Alright, so just do a quick little turn. Come on, ICO. You can do this. You can do this, buddy. There's definitely a technique here that... Let me try it. Off the wall. Not bad. Not bad. But I didn't call glass, so it doesn't count. But yeah, I can't jump throw. I feel like I probably should have gotten this rock and put it inside the stone first. What the fuck is that? Well, chat, I just got a... Well, I can't say it's a lightsaber. It's more like a light knife. Sounds cool, though. When I hold her hand, my sword grows to enormous... Holy shit. That's just stupid. In the best possible way. Ah, there you go. It's over, Yorda. I have the stubby knife. I wonder if that was there the last time. Like, was I missing out on giant, huge dong lightsaber? Or I wonder if that's something that maybe that only shows up in New Game Plus. Bye, box. Okay. Okay, good. Some things don't change. I still was not able to do that on the first try. Let's jam. Ow. Better, faster, stronger. Oh, 3 attempts. Almost like I'm a professional. Yeah, I need me to hurry up now, because I can't wait much longer. This. Get my giant laser pointer here. Shining sword? I'm fine with that. This sword of mine burns with an awesome power. Let's see, I'm guessing I'm probably close to like hour 35, something like that. Hour 49. Yeah, see, there's no way that I'm going to be able to beat this game in under... The achievement, the trophy, not achievement, I think is still for under 2 hours. Let's take a look here real quick. Alright, so get all trophies, rescue Yorda, launch the demo, acquire the sword, open the gate, launch the thing, get the queen sword, beat the game. Bring the watermelon to Yorda upon a second time playthrough. Okay, so there's either a watermelon that I've already missed, or it's a watermelon, it's probably a watermelon on the beach. Because that's a super Japanese thing to do, is have watermelon at the beach, so... Spike Club, Shining Sword, okay. Okay, so that area was probably where I would get the Spike Club. So if I want to get the Spike Club, then I would need to do a new playthrough and do that on a fresh one. Okay. Beat the game within 4 hours, beat the game within 2 hours. Beat the game without dying. Yeah, I don't see me beating this in under 2 hours. So I think what we're gonna do is we have saved the game. Let's go until we get to some combat. We'll check out my giant peony laser. And then we can call it an evening. Ah, speaking of combat. Yeah, come here. You want it? This thing is one-shotting them. Oh, that's... Oof, man. That is nuts. Yeah, doing this in under 2 hours. Did I not push the box far enough, Your Majesty? Oh. Well, all right then. It's funny, when he's running like that, it almost makes it look like he's got a walking stick. That he's like, where am I supposed to go? Stick, 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 stick. Alright. I am tired, and my butt is sore from sitting in this chair for 5 hours straight. I'm gonna go back here, and I think we're gonna call it a night. If I do what I am going to do, and this is a promise that I will make to everyone on stream right now, is I am going to beat this game, not tonight, but I'm going to beat the game, and then I'm going to upload the final cutscene. I'm going to try and find that watermelon that it's talking about, and then I'll upload that to my YouTube channel. So if anyone does want to see what it looks like when you beat the game and give her the watermelon, I'll upload that to YouTube, so that way everyone can see it there. But otherwise, I think we got pretty good considering. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. Considering we did the entirety of the first run, finished it off tonight, and almost got all the way through a second New Game Plus in the same stream. That's not bad. I think if I was doing streams like Doughboy was, where I'm doing like 4 or 5 hour streams at a time, I definitely could have beaten this twice over. But, oh, we got an ad, so before I say my goodbyes, I'll let that... Actually, you know what? Screw you, ad. I'm gonna snooze you. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm tired, had a long day at work, you beat the game, hell yeah. So I will catch everyone on the flip side next week for Jack and Daxter. See, let's do the roll call here. See you later, Crowbar, Kyle, Blaze, Monkey, Happy, Skid. I know Justin and Bill already left earlier, but see you guys later in case you happen to be watching the vid back later. And to anyone else, and Coop, I don't know if you were still lurking or not, but thank you for hopping in here earlier. And I will catch everyone. Oh no, Japanese text, my one weakness. Definitely couldn't be any other weaknesses I have. I wonder if Google Translate will actually work. It does. So, Monkey, I know that you do speak some Japanese. Was it intentional? The name that you picked from that? Because I'm very amused by what I'm finding here for the overview on Google. I'm just gonna... This is very, very amusing to me. Good night. This is Kippy, the baby penguin from the Sylvanian family. Have a good night rest and dream of your favorite ice cream. Let's play together again tomorrow. If that's legit, you did A, a very good job of writing down the kanji, and B, that's funny as hell. Well, now it's immortalized forever on my YouTube channel, so way to go. Alright, kiddos and kiddettes, let's get out of here, get some sleep, hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. I will see you all next week. Stay crunchy.